So let's see what angel number is coming forward for today's collective guidance. Let's see what angel number is coming forward. I'm seeing 666. I've been seeing 666 a lot. So let's see if 666 wants to come out for today. 6666. I was seeing 666, but double the sixes wants to come forward. Okay, great, blessings. So thank you, Spirit, for validating me seeing 666. So this is very much a message about focusing on what truly matters in your life, okay? This is about focusing on what truly matters within your life. And at the same time, this is about nurturing yourself, your needs, your desires, your boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Now, a lot of people feel like 666 is like a bad omen, that it means, you know, bad things and this, that and other. It's not. It's very much a positive card. And this message, what Spirit is trying to bring in with the 666 is that this is about that unconditional love. It's about that balance. It's about that harmony, especially in your relationships, but also in your overall life balance as well, okay? So what Spirit is saying is that this is now a time to really encourage you to focus on nurturing those relationships, whether it's romantically, whether it's with family, okay, whether it's with friendships. But it's very much a time now of getting that balance right and addressing any imbalances that may well be causing you to think any differently than what you currently should be feeling, okay? Because you may well be feeling out of balance at this moment in time. Spirit is making me aware of. You may well be overthinking. You may well be fixating on day-to-day worries, problems, okay? And at the same time, this may well be where you are neglecting yourself, okay? So what Spirit is saying is that this is now your time to start focusing on what truly matters within your life. That you need to stop overthinking, you need to stop fixating. You know, maybe you need to take a step back and take stock of things within your life where it is lacking that balance, where it's lacking that harmony, and to just really have that self-care as well. So let's see what is coming in with the cards. Okay. So we have friendship, nurture your relationships. Can't make this up, thank you, Spirit. So this, yeah, so, you know, Spirit is saying this is very much a time now where you are really needing to nurture your relationships, whether that's friendship, whether that's relationships romantically, whether that is family, okay? Spirit is making me aware that there is a lack of balance and a lack of harmony in relationships. This is what the message is coming through. So where there's been that lack of harmony, where there's been that lack of balance with these people that are close to you in your life, okay, this is very much a time of where you need to start creating that harmonious environment, okay? Bringing everything back into alignment, back into balance, where you are feeling more content, you are feeling more balanced with your emotions, okay? And address what is the issues, address what may be causing certain issues with these relationships that you have, okay? It may well be that you do need to address the relationship that you're currently having with yourself. Maybe you're not prioritizing your own needs, your own self-care at this moment, okay? You know, maybe you are allowing people to overstep those boundaries with yourself, and this is where you need to start putting those boundaries back, okay? And to let go of things that are currently weighing you down. Because when you start to nurture, yourself, then you are coming from a place where you are loving yourself, okay? You're giving that self-care, that self-love. You're learning to love yourself. And when you come from a place of where you start learning to love yourself and seeing your own value, your own worth, then this will attract those similar relationships that you have with yourself and with others, okay? So this is about that self-love, okay? This is about understanding where you need to understand with regards to yourself, with regards to people, understanding where there's a lack of balance, where it's lacking the emotional needs, okay? Because this all creates those great blessings, and those great blessings come from the fact that you're nurturing not only yourself, but you're nurturing those relationships as well, okay? But you may have to focus on the bigger picture Spirit's making me aware of, okay? There may well be something that you need to focus on the bigger picture, because you have been in this energy of where you've been overthinking, you've been fixating on daily problems and neglecting other things, whether that be yourself, whether it be with relationships that you have with your partner, with your children, with your friends, with your relatives, okay? Maybe there has been some neglect there, and this is where you need to let go of any earthly attachments and start doing what you need to do. Because we have Discover Your Courage coming forward, that dropped on the floor, the dragon, okay? So what I feel in from Spirit is that sometimes in order to nurture relationships, in order to create that harmony, in order to get that balance right, sometimes it is hard work, okay? It is hard work. It can cause fiery moments, okay? It can cause disagreements, different opinions, fiery moments, okay? But this is about you having that courage to know that if something means something to you, if something is worth fighting for, if something is worth salvaging to get that balance right, then you can find a way to make it work. Spirit is saying that the Discover Your Courage is what Spirit is bringing in, is that this is about you addressing what you need to address, rather than bottling up these emotions, these feelings with regards to the current situation where things are feeling out of sync, where things are feeling not balanced, okay? You know, having the courage to allow yourself to let go of things that are weighing you down, that are causing this imbalance, this lack of harmony within your life, okay? Because a lot of you do need to speak up, you do need to express, you do need to have that courage to let go of things that are no longer serving you, that are no longer giving you that peace, that harmony, that balance, okay? And again, this is all about that unconditional love as well, okay? Because you need to let go to make space for something meaningful and for things to expand within your life, okay? So this is about having the courage to let go of those attachments that are no longer serving you, having the courage to speak up. And again, Spirit keeps reiterating, focusing on what truly matters in your life, okay? Because we have Battle of the Blues, okay? Take steps towards positive change, because this is about positive change. It's about making those positive changes in your relationships, in nurturing yourself, in loving you, okay? Getting that rebalance, making those positive changes where you're no longer overthinking, where you're constantly fixated on something, on those daily problems, those daily worries, okay? Taking a step back and allowing you to see things differently paves the way for a clearer vision to give you that clarity, okay? But everything is about that positive change in getting that realignment, that rebalancing, okay? Learning to nurture you, learning to nurture the relationships that need nurturing, okay? Where there is that olive branch being given, okay? You may be giving an olive branch to somebody else, or somebody may be offering an olive branch out to you to give it a chance where you can nurture the relationship, the connection, whether that's in friendships, romantically, okay? Whether that's with family, okay? But this is about the Battle of the Blues, battling what you feel in order to salvage something, in order to bring in that balance, because everything can lead to that positive change forward, where relationships become stronger, that nurturing is stronger, okay? Those bonds are stronger and that balance is found.